This is a beautiful day here in Glenbrook Ravine Park in Sapperton, and what we've been talking about, and my name is Archie Miller, and I do spend a lot of time talking about things historical in this area. We've been talking about the things that are in Sapperton, the things that you can go see that remind us of some of Sapperton's past, and not far from where we are, not far from behind you watching this, right over here, is the BC Penitentiary call-in bell. It's a wonderful bell, right? It used to be used by the pen to set schedules, to sometimes raise an alarm. It's a large bell. You'll enjoy seeing it. Where we are in Glenbrook Ravine Park, this is a wonderful place. You can walk up the hill behind us here. If you know this area, then you remember when the BC Pen closed in 1980, this was a large concrete slab. And there used to be buildings on it. When the Sons of Freedom Doukhobors were put into the BC Penitentiary system, this is where they built special little huts for them because they had a tendency to want to set fire to things. This is where they had them, here in this gully where the ravine is. Historically, this divides Woodlands, the asylum behind me. BC Penitentiary was on this side. Further back historically, this would have been where the Royal Engineers camp was, that way, behind you again. You can imagine Royal Engineers walking through here, having a look around, because this was a really viable creek in the wintertime. At the far end of it, they used to dam it off so they could freeze it, so they could go skating. So you had lots of little things. What else can you see in Sapperton? Well, Royal Engineers Monument is not far from us at the corner of Richmond and Columbia. You can go up by the new Thrifty store, and they've got a wonderful timeline in the entrance of the store in the concrete. There are some mosaics in Sapperton to look at. Go into the entrance of Royal Columbian Hospital. Go right along to where the information desk is. You've got a wonderful mural on the wall which chronicles the history of the hospital. You've got a couple of wonderful old churches, Knox Presbyterian, St. Mary the Virgin Anglican, and we don't want to forget things like Richard McBride School, and of course everybody knows my favorite is the cemetery up the hill, the cemetery with this great view to the east up the river. So there are a lot of things to see and do in Sapperton that are historical. This is a great spot to come. You're surrounded by history. Perhaps there are spirits all around us here wondering what we're up to with this machinery that we're using. But it is an interesting place. It's got lots of stories. There's lots of things from the past. Make sure you get out, enjoy yourself, and take in some of what is the history of this great New Westminster neighborhood.